gonna see some cats. We'll see some Pete's and hear some squeaks, so sit back and relax. She's kind of doing some cute kind of, put the paws up on the stump. This is my stump. And then as soon as I bring the camera up, she looked over at me and she's like, oh, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna do cute stump stuff. I'm gonna do cute pool stuff. I'm gonna just sit there and shake every single one of my Pete's as I get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. She did. She shook every Pete. That was good. That's her ritual. That's like her weird, like she has to, kiss her left knuckle before she throws a pitch, or else, she's gonna foul out. That's like her thing. Oh, Kel. Fred. Oh, Fred. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. There was some Pete revving. Anytime I hear like that kind of, but like much louder and like on wood, it's like someone's out there at a red light just revving their engine, and I'm like, ooh, is there going to be a drag race going on? That's what I think. I'm like, there's some Pete revving. Did I do the thing? I forgot. Did I just do the thing? I can't remember. Because I just got done filming a webcast. Maybe I'm thinking of the outro. Hello, all of you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hopefully I didn't just do that, because that would be really weird. But maybe like a first. This is the first time he's ever done 2 intros. It's like when I film multiple episodes back to back, things get a little bit, they start to bleed into each other, and I forget what I do. Especially on day, because if you watch the last, you got to watch the last one to really understand this one. But if you watch the last one, I talked about the big day that we had, and yeah, big work day. Squeezes the juice out of you, squeezes your cognitive capacity, and sometimes it takes a day or two of being able to, like, ooh, you're one of the real shitty ones. Red wasps, those ones, they stink. No fun. Red wasps, they're communist wasps. They just go around and say, seize the means of production. They're wasps, they're always trying to hand out pamphlets. I'm like, oh my gosh, come on, guys. I'm Ita. I know, it's hot. It is finally starting to cool down, but this is like where it's cooling down, and it's like, oh, like, take this opportunity to, like, get your body back to normal kind of thing. And you see, like, there's cat on a platform. So then it's like also like the relative height in the evening, this weird kind of relationship. So like when the sun goes down, cat height goes up. There's an inverse relationship between sun, the angle of incidence of sunlight, and the relative altitude of cats. Hashtag science. See, I don't know if you noticed, but like his platform and his pool and his housing unit got a new paint job. Decided to go with the pot roast poop brown, and I gotta say, it's good. It's a good look for Nadal. Really wanted to kind of like bring things down tonally, in this enclosure because there was way too much excitement. Way too much excitement. We're like, hey, Nadal, like, we have to talk about your flare. There's too much of it. Is there something wrong with my flare? Am I not wearing the required amount? No, you are. You are. Oh, and actually, and today is like normally today would be my travel back day, but I decided like I am too drained. Not like, oh, that I wouldn't be like, I just don't want to. I don't want to. So I'm just gonna, instead of driving back this evening, which is what I normally do, I'm gonna make sure that I have everything all kind of packed up, and then I'm just gonna wake up early and then drive back in the morning. I wanna do sleep then drive instead of drive then sleep. People might say like, well, why don't you just do that all the time? I've tried to do that in the past. Sometimes it works. A lot of times it doesn't. A lot of times I'm on the road and that it's like weird. It's so like, it's weird. The different types of tired that you can get when you're driving. It's really, really strange. Like in the evening, which is what I'm accustomed to. Like, so either after work or after I get done with my care weekend, I would get on the road. That's what my body's accustomed to. And sometimes I get kind of, you're on the road for a number of hours, you get sleepy. It happens. But like, I have protocols. For that, where it's like, okay, your air conditioning goes up. Like, I actually have like a sleepy like song playlist that I listen to that is it's specifically catered to sing-along. And a type of sing-along that allows me to like do a lot of like a lot of projection and a lot of like breathing. I'm breathing in and out a lot, so I'm actually oxygenating my lungs, which actually perks me up. I actually have it's like I can't just sing along to any song. It's a very specific playlist that helps to make me more awake as I sing along. Pull over, get out and kind of walk around a little bit at a just like how like some you'll be driving, especially in Texas roads, like the exits are really great. You don't have to do that weird stupid loop stuff that they have to do up north. Oh my gosh, literally you just exit and then there's like a median overhang and then it's like, okay, I can kind of do things and then you get back on the road. I'm gonna go over here and just kind of like walk around my car like, woo. And I get it just fine. It perks me up. Once I start getting, I'm getting a little bit sleepy, perks me up. Fine. That's in the evening. That's evening drive. Morning drive. When I get sleepy in morning drive, it's a whole different type of thing. You know how sometimes if you have like a phone that's starting to act buggy, I mean, and I didn't even mean to say it at this point, but there is buggy right there. Fire. How ironic. Maybe I already had it in my head. Maybe not that ironic. It was just kind of like a subconscious kind of thing that just kind of popped to the surface. But you know how like sometimes you'll have a phone that's acting buggy and then the phone just goes like powering down. And then you're like, no. It's like, I was in the middle of watching something. What are you doing? Why? Or like if you're an online gamer, and then you lose connection, your system just like shuts off. Yeah. If you have like, I remember like my PlayStation recently, because my hard drive, I think, is starting to get a little bit old, and I had to like delete like a bunch of games from my PlayStation because I kept on getting force closes. I don't get force closes now, so I'm like, okay, I just have to make sure that my system's light, and then my computer, the internal computer, works a little bit better. Hey, there you go. That's what was happening to me on those morning drives. That's what was, I'd be just kind of like, just driving and then like the equivalent of like powering down. And then I'd be like, no. Like, where did that come from? because the evening drives, it's just like, I'm getting sleepy. Like, oh, time to do my wake up protocols. And the other one, yeah, no. It was different. So that's why, hi baby, I'm so sorry. I was making elevated tones. And I'm so sorry. Munch is over there. He's being very protective of some food. Even though it's like, dude, it's been out like all day. Like, you're not even eating it. I bet he's not even like gonna eat any of the stuff. He's got like some old cow heads. He was one of the cats that he wouldn't lock up because of that. I'm not gonna go over there. So I did switch things up a little bit, and it's, you know, kind of when I go to bed versus when I wake up. But after that happened a few times, I'm like, I don't know if like this morning drive is the way to go. And it's like, for what? What am I gaining? Like, oh, I get to kind of like, maybe I get like another like extra 2 hours at home in the evening, and I get to, I kind of sleep at home. But it's like, I'm not really spending that much more time at home. I really wasn't. I'm not spending more conscious awake, spending time with family time than I would normally anyway. And that's why it's just like, okay, it's usually easier to just go back in the evening. But today, I'm just like, I know. I ain't feeling the dog. I ain't feeling it. Bobby. Hi. Hey, baby. Hi, baby Bobby. Hi, baby Bobby. Hi, baby Bobby girl. Hi, baby Bobby girl. Hi, baby Bobby girl. Hi, sugar pie. Hi, baby. Bop. 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 Say 30. Say 30. Bop. Don't care. Say 30, Bob. Come home. Don't care. It's actually 8:22 right now. This may be the closest, actually, to 8:30 I've ever done an 8:30 Bob. This is a really important moment for the history of the webcast. Look at him. What a goofy kitty. He's perfect. You come over here, you can see the expansion that Calvin is working on for the Troop of 4 Lemur group. So they're going to be, instead of having just this, and this here, they're getting all of this. That's pretty cool. Boy, it sure is nice when an exotic animal nonprofit uses donations it receives to like better the quality of life of the animals in their care. Anywho, Raleigh. Well, these two, we did have to do some Rob Peter to pay Paul tricks in order to like equitably distribute all of the meat that we had last night. You know, there's a lot of, you have to do just a lot of kind of like weird kind of balancing, like, no, take this chunk and add it with this shoulder over here. No, take that neck and then put it with this leg. Then we can feed it to this cat. And then you have to kind of head and kind of like, okay, because every feed is going to be different, and the freezer in your cooler is going to look different. The racks are going to look different every single time. Sometimes you have like plenty of food, more than enough, and then sometimes it's cutting it close, and you have to do that math kind of thing. And these girls, these poor girls, they ended up. We gave them some just smaller kind of almost like leopard-sized chunks last night. And like that's what you're gonna get. And then we had chicken thawing, and it's like, well, we're gonna feed you, like we had chicken thawing to lock up cats, you know, for cleaning. And then we also put some extra out, like, you know, tiger meal sized portions of chicken out for these two. And we're like, well, the amount that we're gonna use to lock you up is just gonna be your dinner, aka your breakfast. So It's funny because, like, you know, feed days, oh my gosh, it can be really hard to lock up cats. And then, but these guys, they only had like a couple leopard chunks last night. They had some snacks, so they were still hungry. And then we had the shuka the bag over at the lockdown, and they were both just like, ah, 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 let me in, ah, ah. What are you doing? What are you doing? She's like, you telling stories about me? Yeah, I put some hot pocket. Her Parker. We'll put some hot pockets inside the lecture. Some hot pocket in the lecture. And then some people might ask, well, why don't you just like feed them when you clean them? But that defeats the purpose. Because mostly what we feed is the stuff that's like actually nutritious for them, which is, you know, full size kind of livestock parts and pieces, legs and heads and shoulders and necks and all of that, all the hide and the tendons and the sinews and the bones and whatnot. And like that stuff you gotta clean up during clean day. Why can't you just feed all chicken? Well, one, that would get expensive. Two, it's a lot of chickens. Three, also it's like they start getting like chicken is kind of like a weird, you have to almost put it into like the dessert category almost. And it's like, oh, if I had cake for breakfast, like, what a wacky Tuesday. That's so crazy. You know, but you better just kind of go back to your regular breakfast after that. Because if you had cake for breakfast every single day, you would start to feel like this makes me feel gross. I just want some eggs. Can I please get some eggs? Can I get a bowl of cereal? Nope. Here's your slice of cake. And you're like, oh, I guess it just makes me feel just gross. Yeah. Same thing with the cats. Because there's times where we've had to do prolonged chicken feed because livestock donations just kind of they would kind of wane a little bit. So then you have to feed a lot of chicken, and sometimes cats are getting a lot of chicken a lot of times, and they start getting annoyed. It starts affecting them. Cake again? Cake again? Yeah. Can't eat cake for dinner. Now, there's some people might go into the comment section below and be like, I could eat cake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And to that I say you might want to reevaluate some of your life choices. Maybe take a look in the mirror. Okay, I don't have a mirror that's big enough. Oh, yeah, stink. Yeah. Yeah, hey, big guy. I'll get to you, Zoobs. I'll get to you. I will. I promise. Bim, 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 bim. Bim, 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 bim. Bim, 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 bim. Bim, 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 boom. Hello. Hello. Zoobadoobs. Zoobadoobs. Zoobadoobadoobs. A zoobaloobadoobs. A zoobaloobadoobah. A room. Yeah. Yeah. You don't think that I could have a second wave as a rap artist? Informer. And somebody sounded in the air. Is in boom boom, yeah. Hey. Hey, mister. Yo, you're a good boy. And that is a decent sunset. All right. Anywho. Thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbist Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy. And thank you so much for your continued support. And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye. Monkey's buttered toast. Munchie saw a ghost. Mika weighs the most.